Hello friends. So once again welcome you all in Seva Samajik Vikas Sanstha Satara, and I am Manisha with you continue with the topic narration. In previous video we had discussed about different rules of this narration. Now today we are going to apply these rules and we are going to see few examples regarding direct indirect speech. So let's start with the first example. Here, sentence is given in direct narration. Manoj said, I must go now. Now the sentence in inverted comma is assertive sentence and it is a positive sentence. So where we require to make changes, we have to remove these commas here. Then a conjunction must be used over here. As the sentence here in a dialogue must is used, verb means model auxiliary is used. So how the changes we need to make over here? See here, Manoj said conjunction will be that. So this is dialogue of Manoj, and that's why preposition he can be used. So Manoj said that he must go then, and therefore option A is correct. Now see the second example. Do you have anything to say on behalf of accused? Said the judge finally. Now, this is dialogue said by the judge. So, we can write as the judge finally asked. Why this word is taken over here? Because it was a part of our dialogue. Means, said the judge finally. So, the judge finally asked. Now, here, this is what question. Okay. And that's why this is WH type question. So conjunction will be if or whether. So where you are able to see if or whether. So in all sentences you can see. Now this is a question asked by the judge. As the said is used means ask should be written in its past tense means asked. So in these three options you are able to see asked means second option won't be the answer. Now we have to consider these three. After that conjunction, as I have told you, if or whether both can be there, but now if we are going to see. Now see the dialogue. Do you have anything to say? So this is a question. We can change it into assertive that you do have anything to say. And now it's the same sentence we have to convert into the past tense. So you means that person. So he had, instead of do have, we have to use here had in past tense. So if he had anything to say on behalf of the accused, if he had, so where is had? Only here. So option A is correct. Here has is used and here it is used, but here ask is written, that is not expected. Said is there, so asked ed must be there, and therefore option A is correct option. Now see the next example. The coach said, don't move, boy. Now the dialogue is of which type? So it is imperative. So conjunction 2 should be here. The coach told the boy. Now, when we are changing the sentence from direct speech to indirect, there is no need to use such preposition. Okay, so the coach said to the boy that is wrong, and that's why with this rule itself we are able to judge that all these other three options are incorrect. So only this part is correct. The coach asked the boy. So this part is correct, and that's why option C is only the correct option. Now see the next example. Sita said to her mother, "Do you always get up early?" Now this is the inquiry or that Sita asked to her mother. So asked her mother, two won't be there. So ask her mother, you are able to see in all four options. So continue with our change. So here conjunction, what conjunction will be there? Conjunction can be if or whether. So here if or whether is there in every place. Now continue with the same. You always get up early. You always, you means mother, means she. Okay. Now the sentence is in a simple present tense. So according to rule, we have to make this change that sentence will go in simple past tense. But as this is routine of her mother, so universal truth. So remember, there is no need to change the sentence. Only in the quest, as the dialogue is in a question form, that we need to change it into assertive form. So how will be the sentence in indirect speech? Sita said her mother, sorry, Sita asked her mother if she always, instead of get, only got up. Got up early. So where is got up is used? In eight is used. But here, if you will observe, whether she always got up early. Sita asked her mother that. That won't be there. Either whether or that. So here also you are able to see that all these three options, there that and whether both conjunctions are used or if. So that is wrong, and that's why only D option is correct. Next one. Remember student, only one conjunction can be used here. Next example. Mr. Pattinson said, I brought a chocolate for you. Now this is a dialogue. So the same conjunction will be there, sorry, reporting verb will be there as said. So where it is written, it is not written here. So option A won't be there. Here said is there, and here also there is said. Here, a chocolate was brought by Mr. Pattinson for me. So here, sentence is changed into, instead of active voice, it is changed into passive voice, which is not asked here. We have to change the sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. So only these two options we need to consider. After that conjunction, as this is only dialogue, means assertive sentence, so that conjunction should be used, which is not used over here, and that's why only B option is correct. So Mr. Pattinson said that he had brought a chocolate for me. Now see the next example. Sita said, will he listen to such a man? Sita said, after that conjunction must be used, as the question is in yes no form, verbal question it is. So if or whether can be there. So here only B and D, in these two options you are able to see this conjunction. Now continue, because sorry, here itself you are able to understand that said. So instead of said, asked can be there, but here only ask is written, so that is wrong, and that's why this option cannot be considered, and therefore only one option is remain with us, that is option D. Means Sita said Instead of that, Sita asked whether he would listen to such a man. He will listen to such a man. That means we have changed the sentence from question form to simple sentence, declarative form. And the same sentence we have to make it into past tense. So instead of will, would will be there. Now see the next example. Where were you last evening? Said the lady to her maid. So lady asked or lady inquired her maid. So everywhere lady asked is given. So first three options we need to consider here. Now continue with the dialogue. Where were you last evening? This question, if we want to change, means this where WH type question is given means same word we have to use as a conjunction. So where is given? Okay. After that, where you last night evening? So you were last evening. You were means simple past. So it should be changed into perfect past. So where she had been, she had been, and the last evening. Last means previous evening. So here last evening is written, so wrong. Evening before, wrong. Last evening, no. Previous evening. So only A option is correct. See, we have to apply rules here, then only you are able to judge which one is correct or accurate statement. Now see the next one. Those who sowed the seeds last season will reap the harvest this season. Leader to her followers. Now this is a dialogue said by the leader to the followers. So leader said to the followers, or leader addressed to the followers, or leader advised her followers. So all these three are correct. But here said to, we cannot use to, as I have already told you. Leader asked or leader addressed, leader advised. That is correct. So we need to consider these three options. Now see, this is simple statement. So conjunction that should be there. So everywhere you are able to observe that option. Next, those who sowed. Now this is what? This is the statement that his followers, among his followers, those who sowed. The sentence given is in a simple past tense. So we have to change it to the perfect past tense. So sowed, and it's a PP means past participle is sown, SOWN, and instead of means perfect past. So auxiliary, primary auxiliary had should be there. So had sowed. So have sowed won't be there. Had sowed means option C is the correct option. Now let's see the next example. He said to the manager, he said to the manager, could you please pass the bill this week? So this is what request made by him to his manager. So he requested his manager. He requested his manager. He order won't be there. He told no. He requested these two options we need to consider. He requested his manager. Now this is a request. So conjunction, what will be the conjunction? So in such a question, could you please means request it is. So conjunction two will be there. So here when we are considering first and third statement. So here that is given. So it won't be there. That won't be there. To to pass, here it is. To pass. The bill. And this week, instead of this week, that week. So this week won't be there. So that week correct answer. So only B option is correct. Now see the next statement. The village chief said to the villagers, All of us need to adopt new regulation. We will protect our earth forever. Now, here, this is the dialogue of the village chief. So, village chief, what we can say, he told, he wanted won't be there, he told can be there, he ordered. No, it is not order. It is not order. So, it is only what? It's only request. So, how we can change the sentence? So see here, the village chief told villagers that, told, and B option is there. So these two we can consider that all of, instead of us, all of them need, simple present, so it's simple past, needed. So here need is given and here needed is given. This one is correct. So from these two, this is our correct option and B option is wrong. So correct option is D. Now see the next example. The grandfather said to the baby, may you live long with all good things of life. Now what is this? This is blessings given by grandfather to the baby. So when we are using reporting verb, that time we need to mention it. So grandfather blessed the baby. Two won't be there. Grandfather blessed the baby. Asked the baby, no, he did not ask. Grandfather wanted, no. Though he is wishing that the baby live long, but it is not, it's a want, his want. So it is blessings. So he blessed. Blessed. Ed must be there. And conjunction was given here, so that's why it was wrong. So only D option is correct. So no need to go further. He said, still, you just observe this as this is a blessing. So, how it is written? The grandfather blessed the baby that she would. So, you will live along. No? So, she would live long with all good things of life. So, like that statement can be changed. Now, see the next example. He said, I am going to the market. Simple sentence. He said that he was going to the market. So A option is correct. Why this one is wrong? He is going. So that is wrong. He was going. That was correct. But here says was written. And he did not told. He was just saying. So option A is correct. She said, I will help you with your homework. So she assured or she said, that is correct. So she said that. So these three options we need to consider. Tells won't be there. Now, she will instead of would will be there. That we, this rule we have already learned in our first PPT. In first lecture, I have already told you what changes are expected for model auxiliaries. May, might, can, could, will, would, shall, should. So like that it is. So would. So these two are we can consider. Okay. She said that she would, not I. So option B is correct. Now see the next one. Do you know the answer? He asked me. So he asked me. Who is the listener? Me. And I am only going to tell you the statement. So he asked me if, as this is a question, if, do you know? So you know the answer. No is in present tense. So it's a past tense. Simple present should be changed into simple past. So instead of no, knew will be there. So he said me, if I knew the answer. So option B is correct. And the last statement, I have finished my work, she said. She said that she had. Instead of have, had will be there. And instead of I, she will be there. So she had finished. And whose work? Her work. So she had finished her work. These changes we are able to observe in these two statements. But here says is written and here said is written. And said is the correct answer. So option A is correct option. So in the above example, you have seen that how we have applied our rules which we have already learned in our first session or the previous video. So that's all for the day. Thank you everyone. I hope so you will apply this knowledge. Thank you and have a great day.